Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of July 28th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Aries, we are here in fellow fire sign season, Leo, peak of the summer, and we also have a full moon tomorrow in Aquarius. So on the 29th, full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is about that humanitarian of the zodiac, is what we like to say, but it's also the rebel. So what ways, Aries, are you willing to, move outside of the box is how this full moon can support you. But also towards the end of the week, we do have Chiron going retrograde. It's going to be retrograde till about January. It's not even a planet, it's an asteroid, but it does have this effect on us as Chiron is the wounded healer, and Chiron was somebody who could heal everybody, teach everybody anything except for himself. And so with it being a very back burner energy, it's just something to think about. Where are those wounds that you are constantly healing? And it lives somewhere on your chart, so you can look at the house and sign that it's under for a better understanding of that. Yeah. But so to figure out this week what we got going on, I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck to just tap into naturally how we want to move through this energy of where do you want to rebel and what do you need to heal, right? So let's see what we got going on for Aries. And so yeah, right off the bat, you've got the lion. It is, with the little symbol on top, it is a fire element in this deck at least. And so Aries, you are known as this very independent sign. You're the first sign of the zodiac, and the lion as well. Like when you look at like the male lions, they look a little bit more free and easy, but the lionesses are the ones that kind of run that pack. So Aries, when you think about this lion energy, are you king of the jungle in that free roaming sense that you'd like to think of? Or are you actually there in support of that community of your pride, right? That's what they call lions, I think. Anyways, so yeah, Aries, that's what you are embodying this week, but you have the octopus is coming up in your obstacle position. And so here, with this as an obstacle, this is saying, so lions are very focused. Lions are very focused on their target, what they're doing, and you have the octopus. And octopus has got all these tentacles in which to do a bunch of things at the same time. They're one of the more intelligent animals, but in the context of your obstacle, Aries, we like to think of ourselves as great at multitasking. I can tell you, as somebody who's been in the car with people who were like, I can text and drive, they were not doing the best. I was scared for my life every time we came to a stoplight and they were in the middle of a text and not hitting the brakes fast enough. So while there's people who say they're good multitaskers, Aries, what's going to be best for you is to zone in on what it is that you want to do. Like if a lion were to try to multitask, get a bunch of animals down in the same herd, that's going down. The lion would starve. So you need to be a lion this week. You need to focus on your target and get whatever it is that you need done. Don't dilly-dally. There's a lot of distraction in general, always 24/7, Aries. So this is asking you to be more present, yeah? All right, so that is what the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck has for you. But I'm going to pull one more card for you from the Starseed Oracle Deck, as it was just the most Aquarian thing that I could find when I was grabbing my decks today. So let's see. You have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So Aries, this is coming up for you here, and you are ruled by Mars. You are one of the main signs ruled by Mars. So it is not a new energy for you. And people can see it and be like, oh, aggressive, scary, I don't want it, that stuff. But no, conflict is a part of life. Conflict is like that thing that you don't want to say to your boss, but you got to get it out there. That thing where, you know, you have to confront your fears, things like that. So, Aries, while you are the most capable of handling this situation, as it's one of your ruling planets, it's also saying soften to love at the end of it, because these conflicts can be coming from a place of compassion. Like that Aquarian humanitarian of the zodiac needs to conflict with the systems in place for things to change. Things don't change unless you do make that face-to-face confrontation, right? So Aries, don't be afraid of it. It's actually showing you what is worthy of like respect in your life. Yeah. So that's what I have for you this week, Aries. I hope that helps. I do hope that you do get to embody this lion, that your pride, your people are well taken care of, that you have the focus and drive to make those decisions that you need to right now. And I'll see you next week. Bye.